During a recent scouting operation, our friends in the Resistance picked up readings from a massive psionic transmitter Advent just deployed in this area. As we understand it, destroying that transmitter while it's still connected to their network would cause catastrophic outages across the region. So that's exactly what we're going to do. Advent has constructed a psionic transmitter in this area, tied directly into their primary network. Our intel suggests destroying it while it's still connected will severely damage their linked systems. Plant the explosives before they have a chance to pull the plug.
Welcome to Operation Blinding Doom. This is our... Wow, you're still not working. Oh, shame. This is our first guerrilla ops mission of the campaign.
Moving. Objective here.
Our readings indicate that relay is feeding energy directly into their network. If you can destroy it, it may disrupt their efforts to isolate the transmitter.
So this is the mission type that I had no idea about. It threw me because I've never seen a sabotage transmitter mission type.
Go, go, go.
Ooh. And we found our first pod.
Hostile targets in sight.
Ooh, that could be dangerous. That could very well be dangerous, because if they just... We may lose concealment on this pod, so I'm just going to make sure that I move into a position where I can, you know, do something. They're going to have flank shots, so it could be painful. No, they're walking the other way. Good. In fact, they're walking towards us. This might just be a good time to break concealment. Unfortunately, Sectoid is in full cover. But that's just one of those things, you know? 0% shots. Why are you a 0% shot? Because you say 75 minus 3? It's, why do they all say 0% shots? I think one of my mods has broken a thing. So we're gonna take the 75 off the sniper because we can. 6 into the back. Okay, that's good. There's an argument to be said about taking out the trooper first because the trooper can shoot back. What the sectoid's gonna do is he's going to do some sort of psionic unless he has the ability to flank at some point. So in that sense, the trooper is definitely the more favorable, sure, the more favorable target in the situation. I need to be shooting these relays to sort of keep this timer extended. The objective isn't that far away. I'd like to finish off this pod this turn if possible. So a lot of it comes down to, can I take out this trooper? I can get a flank shot on the sectoid. That's not going to be too difficult to deal with. I guess the real concern is if I trigger a pod out here. Unlikely. If XCOM norms or anything, there's one pod between us and the objective, which is likely this pod. There's another pod on the objective and another pod behind the objective. Given the proximity towards the edge of the map, it's possible that there's 2 pods in this area. I doubt there's going to be one over here. So I may move up to this full tower to take a slash at the sectoid. It's still a case of how I deal with the trooper. Deej needs to get a kill to get promoted, so I can't move him into a position to take the flank shot against the sectoid. So I guess I'm going to move him up to the full cover, get a little bit of proximity bonus to the trooper, and take a 0% shot against the trooper. It's more of a 62, but you know. Good stuff. 4 damage. Solid kill. Promotion earned. Yeah, it's just 1 kill equals a promotion. Tempted to just get a little bit ballsy with a slash. It's 88 to hit for 6 to 8 because sectoids take increased damage because they're vulnerable to melee attacks.
This looks valuable.
Ooh, looties. What do we get? A lot of my mods aren't working here and it upsets me. There is a pod over there. That's just unfortunate, really. And what we're going to do is we're just going to take a shot. We're in full cover everywhere except for Sam. We're just going to take out one of the relays. Give us a little bit more on the timer here.
As we had hoped, the network
Sectoid's going to move
separation
up,
has
likely
been
Ray's
temporarily
dead.
delayed.
No, it's going to go straight for psionics onto Deej. And it's a mind control, which is annoying. We still get actions off him, so it's not horrible. Trooper goes for high ground. This could be painful. Gets a shot on Sam from range. That's 3 damage. He's going to be out of action for a while. This is not ideal in the slightest.
That all you got?
You know, it was crucially important to minimize damage here. Didn't appear to be the case. So, how do we deal with what's going on here? I can likely just grenade out the troopers. I'd like to relieve the mind control and then take some sort of action with Deej. I could get a flashbang onto all 3 of them. Which, I mean, it helps, I guess. It's going to mean the sectoid's going to shoot next turn. Which isn't ideal, honestly. I'd like for him... Or no, if I don't, then... Okay, flashbang it is. Because there's no other way for me to relieve the mind control, and he has a grenade on hand, he's got proximity to everyone, it's going to be more of a headache than it's really worth. Oh, Pixel Hunt Simulator. Can take him out, can knock him off the high ground. Also eliminates my ability to take high ground in the future, but that's fine. Necessary evil. 3 damage plus fall damage kills the trooper, meaning we just have to deal with a sectoid and 1 more trooper. I may be able to get away with a just knife on this sectoid. May not be the best shot in the world. If I was to go with the knife, I would not be able to take it from cover. Could just move to be effectively point blank. The question really is, I've got 2 shots to deal with the trooper and the sectoid, and at this point I think the sectoid is more of a concern. I'd like to pull up some more stats on the sectoid, but I don't think that's going to be possible. I don't know the aim stat of the sectoid. Need yet another F1 mod. I could just expend yet another grenade, clear the cover, and then take a shot. What's the trooper likely to do? Unfortunately, I should have moved Sam actually. I should have moved him for some sort of full cover. Because right now he is rather exposed, so yeah, we're just going to send another grenade and shotgun at the sectoid. Can you deal 7 damage? You can if you crit. You have a 91 to hit with 50 to crit. Could work in our favour. It's then a case of what's the trooper going to do. The trooper is able to move and then take a flanking shot. I think it would be smarter for me to come back to this full cover. I'm going to give up a little bit of aim in terms of range, but necessary evil, I think. That's a kill shot in the sectoid. Good job, Dan. You're
Not too shabby.
bringing the pain. It's great. I love it.
Advent has almost cut off the transmitter from their network. We're running out of time.
The trooper did nothing. The trooper did nothing. What's likely to happen is I move with Sam and take a pistol shot on the transmitter. It's guaranteed to hit. 2 to 3 damage. So that's just a done deal. Okay, so how do I deal with this trooper? I can no longer run up there and hit the slice. So Deej already has a promotion. I think I want to move Deej. I think we take Deej to the full cover.
No problem, boss.
Yeah, I don't really want to be taking these full cover shots because that's what 35 to hit. It's not great in terms of percentages. I don't really have that much capability in terms of
Negative damage.
doing other stuff. Words are hard, okay?
I'm going.
Push comes to shove, I use the grenade, but yeah, 38.
I got nothing.
What do you have? You have a 35 to hit with the sniper. Deej has higher than normal. You missed with the 55. Oh, this is actually rather bad because I've expended all my shots here. I guess what I could do is I could stick you in Overwatch.
They're starting to lose ground.
He's actually going to retreat, which is good. He's taken the Overwatch in the full cover, but that's fine. If he's going to retreat, it means I'm not really in that much threat. I do have to worry about this timer here.
They're about to disconnect the transmitter. This is our last chance.
Yes, yes. Take the pistol fire to increase our timer. And he's behind that full cover. Dude, stop with the full cover. Really annoying.
It's doable.
It's again another not great shot. I'm hoping we might just roll lucky at some point. But he is running back towards that final pod. Good shit, Diane!
You can't handle
Nice
it.
one,
I'm
wallbanged.
running low on ammo.
And then we're just going to try increase the timer wherever possible. There's not going to be reinforcements. This is the first mission of the game, let's be honest. There are reinforcements, then goddammit game, you really want to sort of screw us over here, don't you? High ground isn't really usable. I could use the high ground if I came to this side of the map. I don't think we have that ability given the time. Plus this is all solid. I'm going to have to get through one of these doors. I don't know where the last pod is. I think the last pod is going to be in this building or around this building. I'm tempted to just sprint up to the door.
I can handle that.
Let's get a bit of a... Okay, this immediate area looks clear. I'm going to move you over here to see... Actually, not that much because the pillar's in the way.
Here I come.
I think Sam's the one that really has to move more aggressively. And unfortunately, I don't feel like I have enough turns. I feel the need to reload here at some point, but I don't feel like I have enough turns to do that. Actually, saying that, I've just bought a lot of time. I've just bought another 3 turns, so I may take a reload over here now. There is another transmitter over there, so I can get that with Sam.
Ready to go.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, let's get reloads around
We're green to go.
the house. Around the house? Sure. Words are hard, okay? I don't know why you were here listening to me. It's... Do you hear people walking on the stairs?
Let's move already.
Or am I just crazy?
Whatever you say.
Don't answer that.
Okay, Shive.
That's not where I wanted to move you. Oh well. Audio cue? No audio cue. Okay. Annoyingly, I don't have as much movement as I would like. So I think we may take this turn to sort of stack up against the door.
On the move.
Sam, can you see it from here? You can with squad sight, but that's not quite going to cut it. You can see it from here though. That's good. Game, have I broken you? Okay, the game crashed, so we're back at the start of this turn.
Solid copy.
Seems doable.
Which is fine. It happens.
Bon, si c'est comme ça.
I'm actually really glad I bought the sniper.
We're
Like,
not
it
picking up any more of those
sucks
relays.
that you've
That's all
taken
the time we're going to get, Commander.
injuries here, but
Got it covered. Overwatch.
nothing? Really?
Objective in range.
That's a confirmed visual on the transmitter. Plant the X4 charges before they can cut it off from the network.
Finally.
I am concerned about where this last pod is. I don't want to bring Deej all the way up here. Feel like that's dumb and reckless.
J'y suis déjà.
It's fine, we got away with it.
Location confirmed.
We have 3 turns to get there, so I'm just gonna have this turn be a little bit slower. We're just gonna sort of
No problem, boss.
we have turns to get there. I'm just concerned about where that last pod is.
Affirmative. Covering now.
There's the officer. Hit for 3. Nice one, Diane. Dan, shot from downtown, misses 45%.
Get it together.
That's your, what I would call a command pod. It's just all your troopers on the objective. And Sam doesn't have a shot. Oh, lovely. So I guess I should stick you in full cover, give you a little bit of vision. And let's see what we have. It's, got the good angle bonus of +6. Okay, so the shots aren't great. Question right now for me is how careless am I willing to be about this?
I can handle that.
True, the officer is really the priority target because he has the ability to mark and grenade. 56 and a miss. That's a fail on the flip of the coin. It's a shame. But my point with regards to how careless I want to play is, do I push rather aggressively for flank shots or whatnot? Oh, 341. Okay, this may turn out to be yet another painful turn, unfortunately. With 2 troopers up, it's not the best. I'm actually going to move you to the full cover, Deej, just the protection is worthwhile. And that comes out to 45, about 50% shot. Hit for 3. Wow, nothing but min rolls this turn. Trooper moves up to the low cover, takes a shot on Sam! Misses 45%. That could have been bad, losing a soldier this early. It's not horrible, but it does suck. That's another 25%, but miss. Good job, Sam. Now I'm willing to play rather aggressively. Well, partially because there's, 1 turn left.
Whatever you say.
The other thing is, I have the ability to push for flanks, like, very aggressively. Do you know what, Sam? Because you're going to be out of action for quite a long time, I'll give you a kill. What's this green bar underneath the health bar, by the way? I don't... Kind of confused me. I don't know what that's...
Well, how about that?
We're not picking up any other contacts. Get those charges deployed.
Uh-huh. I've got 1 turn. Don't tell me I have to detonate it as well, because that's just going to be annoying. Let's get out of here.
X4 charges are active. That transmitter is history. Good
Lovely.
work,
Unfortunately, Sam did take damage, but other than that, I think it was a decent mission. Sure. Nice one, guys. Deej and Sam putting in work. They really played the objective in buying time by shooting the sort of relays for the transmitter.
Centers are but one organism. When criminals such as XCOM strike against any single part, they strike at us all. While Advent outreach squads rush to provide much-needed assistance to the affected areas, our peacekeepers hunt down our attackers to ensure that such tragedy never occurs.
Oh, you cut him off? Oh, that's a shame. I do enjoy listening to the speaker, I will be honest. It's...
We really put a hurt on the aliens this time, Commander.
interesting
They won't forget it.
to see this sort of propaganda. Bond available? Diane, you don't want to have a bond with your uncle? Cousin? I don't know, the law's kind of fuzzy around that. I'm going to have to consult Sam. Now, you've formed a bond with Dan, Specialist and Ranger combo. Go for it. Teamwork. Grant an additional action point to a bond teammate. Has a single charge shared between bond mates. So I can let you move and shoot, or move, shoot and shoot, or shoot and move, I guess. Sure. Bond photo? Yeah, I mean Sam and Deej already got theirs, so yeah, you two can have your photo.
The media is a powerful tool. Just ask Advent's propaganda machine. I say it's time we turn it against them. By spreading the word of our soldiers' exploits in combat, we can bolster morale throughout the resistance.
Le Buns and Snorlax, a bond forged in blood. I like it. Promotions all around. Longbotch always, never take return tire. Never take return fire. So it implies that you want to get shot at, which is not great. Deej promotes into yet another ranger. Okay, guys, I'm just gonna put this out there. Grenadiers, just no. Now, Rangers are funny classes, because Reapers are a thing, and in base game XCOM you'd build Rangers to scout, you'd have them go Phantom and conceal and all that, but Reapers are a thing, and Reapers, to my knowledge, given my very little knowledge about the game, are very stealthy. And you'd use them as your scouts. So I'm tempted to build Blade Master, because slicey dice, hack and a slash, right? It's also, I think this means you get guaranteed kills on sectoids with a slash. I may be wrong, probably wrong. Alien data cache, Illyrium core, 5 troopers, 2 sectoids, and the officer corpse. That's it's an okay haul, I guess. You know, it's the first mission.
Hello, Commander. The council you once knew is no more. Its membership have all sworn loyalty to the Advent administration. With one exception. It is good to see you again. In the days since your capture, I have done all I can to aid the resistance from the inside. It was these resistance operatives that provided the intel leading to your recent extraction. As of now, resistance forces are currently somewhat disorganized. If we are to defeat Advent and their alien masters, you must change this before it is too late. What you are seeing are classified reports of missing civilians from across the world. Their numbers are growing. We suspect they have been taken to a nearby Advent black site, though its exact location remains unknown. Time is short, Commander. We need you to take charge of resistance operations throughout the world. Establish contact with the local cells and bring them into the fold. Find this black site and shut it down. Save our world. The clock is ticking. Good luck, Commander.
Oh, mysterious bolt-headed man. Hello again.
I've updated our latest operational objectives, Commander.
I like this guy.
You and your crew have dealt another serious blow to the aliens' efforts today, Commander. Impressive work.
The voice acting for him is just so good. Low on supplies, I am not surprised.
We can start clearing out space for new facilities, Commander. We should keep looking for more recruits, though. We'll need them to staff the facilities once they're built.
I'm got an issue. I have no sharpshooter. I have no grenadier. This is gonna be an awkward retaliation mission, I think.
Commander, we have a lead on the alien black site, but we'll have to rely on the local resistance to actually get us into the facility. We should try to make contact with their forces in the region as soon as possible. It's the only way we're going to find out what's behind this so-called Avatar project.
Rookies, supplies. Okay. Was going to do a thing. Yes, is it worth changing research at this point to grab resistance comms?
Research is proceeding as planned.
I'm going to swap to the
Commander,
resistance
we've already
comms because
dedicated
we don't
considerable
have
resources toward the current research project.
any attachments
However,
to equip onto
we
our
can move on
guns.
to something else if you'd prefer.
I've
I'll
just
ensure
looked
that
in
this
the
new
infantry to
project takes
check,
highest priority, Commander.
and I...
Once we have something to report,
Shut up,
I'll
Tiger, I'm
notify
talking
you
here.
immediately.
We don't have any weapon mods yet, so there's not really much of a need for modular weapons unless we want to hard push lasers, which I don't think is necessary. I think the supplies aren't that necessary. I'm gonna go for the rookies because me knowing me, I'm gonna need them. But I think we're due a council mission if this is anything like base game in terms of the start. 4 rookies, that's a good part. Oh, soldier! We have our grenadier back. Charlotte Hansen has recovered from her wounds, which means we're just short 1 sharpshoot.
You are too trusting, John. The skirmishers are Advent. Advent is the enemy. The enemy is food.
Try not to bring that up when we meet, Volk.
You take their side after all we've seen these years.
Look, I'm not exactly having drinks with them, but they did hold up their end of the bargain. What about you?
Wait and see. Volk out.
Actually think they might show up. Commander, that was Konstantin Volokov, Volk to his friends. He and his Reapers are a big part of the reason why you're standing here today. Volk may be a little rough around the edges, but he's the real deal. Heads one of 3 resistance groups operating independently from us that we consider a legitimate threat to Advent. Together, they'd make one hell of a fighting force. Too bad they hate each other. Still, we've made some unlikely progress. Volk's Reapers may have found you, but they weren't acting alone. They were tipped off by a group of Advent defectors known as the Skirmishers. No one's big on working with these guys, knowing where they came from. But you wouldn't be here without their help. Both the Reapers and the Skirmishers have agreed to suspend hostilities provided you serve as the go-between. Trust doesn't come easy between these two, so we're heading for a nice, quiet spot on neutral ground. Even so, let's not take any chances. Intel on this area is weak, and we're picking up strange chatter on comms. Not to mention we're ending a decade-long blood feud today. I'd advise our soldiers to be fully prepared before we deploy on this one, Commander. Good luck.
Some of my people could use a hand in the field. Shouldn't be anything too tough. What do you say?
Oh my god, I've never seen that. Heck yeah, let's go. You say fully prepared.
How long our contacts are going to wait for us, Commander. So I'd recommend we proceed as soon as possible. All available soldiers are standing by to deploy.
You also said fully prepared. We're not going to be fully prepared. We're going to be taken on yet another rookie. I've still yet to decide who, but I feel like this may have just replaced council missions. Maybe? Because this is normally when you'd have a council mission coming in to get your scientist. Instead, we've got Rondezvos with the Reapers.
Setting course for the East African sector.
Excited. Reapers are the stealthy ones.
Each faction has agreed to allow a 2-person squad to escort them to the rendezvous point. Hopefully that should be enough to keep them from killing each other. We've got a temporary ceasefire in place for the duration of the meet, but still, that doesn't mean we shouldn't be ready for anything.
2 people? I don't know if... I think we just take Deej and Ginger, our ranger and our grenadier, to go in, get him some levels, get our grenadier something, you know, a little bit of shredder, never hurt anyone. But yeah, so I think I'm gonna call it there for an episode. This has been like 20 minutes maybe a little bit longer. So next time when we come back, Operation Lost and Abandoned. Thank you for joining me. It truly has been a pleasure as always. And I shall catch you next time. Bye bye.